In this video, I would deep dive into campaign bidding strategy within the sponsored product settings. So if you're wondering what these settings actually do and how to apply it to improve your sales and ACOS, stay tuned. I'm Rick Wong, an Amazon seller and the founder of SellerMetrics, an Amazon PPC agency. If you are interested in content such as this one, where we talk about the latest Amazon FBA news, tips, and hacks, I invite you to subscribe. Okay, as an Amazon seller, winning bids in Amazon PPC can be difficult. However, there is the bidding strategy features that can give you more control over the bidding process. In this video, we'll talk about the campaign bidding strategies and adjust bid by placement features and how they can help you optimize your bidding process. We'll also discuss the different dynamic bid types available and how they can be used to optimize your bid based on relevance. Additionally, we'll show you how to make specific bid adjustments based on placements. This allows you to stay competitive and dominant on the top of search results for certain keywords. Okay, so let's talk about the campaign bidding strategy. So if you actually go to your Amazon advertising console and go to like a sponsored product campaign and go into the campaign settings, if you go to the campaign bidding strategies here, you could see where it is located. The campaign bidding strategies basically allows you to optimize your bidding based on relevancy via the Amazon algorithm. You can choose between 3 options, 2 of which are dynamic bidding. This allows Amazon to adjust your bid dynamically based on relevance. And when your ad is eligible for display, Amazon will determine the likelihood of a click converting to a sale. The exact method for this is not really publicly published, but Amazon has like a vast amount of data on customer search queries and the product conversion rate on that particular search query. So let's talk about the dynamic up-down. So the dynamic up-down option is the middle option right here. This option allows Amazon to raise your bid up to 100% in real time when your ads are more likely to convert to a sale. Conversely, Amazon could also lower your bids also up to 100% in real time when they are less likely to convert to a sale. So I've written a very detailed article on the campaign bidding strategies, and I'll link it to the description below. So I also have a description right here of how the actual upbid dynamic settings work. So you have a bid of $2. You're allowing Amazon to bid it up 100% and down 100%. So this is up to. So a lot of times it won't go up to the max of 100% or the negative 100%, but it allows the Amazon leeway of like up 100, down 100 from your actual default bid to determine more likely or less likely that particular ad would convert. So basically you're giving like Amazon a lot of control in terms of the bidding process. The next option would be the dynamic down only. So basically very similar to the dynamic up down, but this is only for down, right? This option only allow Amazon to lower your bid by up to 100% in real time when your ads are less likely to convert for a sale. For existing campaigns, right, before the implementation of the campaign bidding strategy, dynamic bid down option was the default option. Before this particular feature was implemented, Amazon had this as like a default option already. And lastly is like a fixed bid. So the fixed bid option allows Amazon to use your exact bid for any manual bid adjustment you set. It won't change your bid based on the likelihood of sale or whatever Amazon deems the conversion rate is. So basically for the fixed bid, your bid that you set is as is. Right, and most of the time I would use this for new campaigns because I do find on new campaigns, Amazon will basically take your bidding out of like the bidding process because your campaign is so new. So what I do to adjust to that is like use a fixed bid. So normally I would like use like a pretty market dominant bid and use like a fixed bid option to make sure that I get some impressions initially. Then I could later use down only or up down, because after that I get enough data for Amazon to allow me to be very competitive in the bid auction. So the second part of this setting is the adjust bid by placement. It used to be called the bid plus setting. Basically, it just replaces the bid plus setting that was in Amazon advertising before. This features allow Amazon to make specific bid adjustments, percentage increases based on the placements. The placements are the different areas where your ads will show up across the Amazon website. There are basically 3 placements, right? Number 1, the top of the search. So if I search for cat condos, the top of search is basically anything that is like top of the fold. So anything like up here on the top would be considered a top of the search placement. And then there is the rest of the search. So basically like anything on the middle of the page or the second page, etc. And then the third placement is the product pages. It's basically advertisement within the product listing page. You are allowed to make placement adjustment to the top of the search and also the product page here. You can specify if you want to increase the bid up to 900% for specific placement. Using this placement adjustment would be great if you really want to allocate ad spend, for example, to the top of the search. This really allows you to like outbid your competition and really solidify yourself on the top of the search results. So what if you use both of this together, right? The campaign bidding strategy and also the placement strategy. So how would it actually work? If your bid is 75 cents and your top of the search placement is 900%, campaign placement is 400, and your campaign bidding strategy is up down. So the calculation works like this. First step, your bid, right, 75 cents, will be adjusted to $7.50. So that would be the 75 cents times the 900%. So that is for the top of the search adjustment. So you can see in this this illustration here, for the top of the search, so you can calculate the placement adjustment first. And for the top of search, it would be 900%. So a 75% bid would be $7.50. In the meantime, the product page adjustments, right? A 75 cents bid, 400% increase would be $3.75. So looking into all that, you have the max placement bid for these 2 particular placement. And then the second step is that using these amounts, $7.50 and $3.75, Amazon could potentially bid the top of the search placement an additional 100%. So that would be times 2, which is $15. So you could bid up to $15 if you use the 2 settings together for the top of search. Meanwhile, for the product page, right, $3.75 times 2 would be $5.63, right? And that is the max bid that you could bid for the product page using the up and down dynamic bid adjustment. So this illustrator will illustrate the point further. So first, your default bid is 75 cents, and then you increase that to 900% to $7.50 using the 900% top of the search placement adjustment, and then you're going to multiply that by 100%, which is times 2 for the dynamic up bid. In the meantime, you could also bid all the way to 0 as well if it's like if Amazon deemed that it's not going to convert. Okay, so what bid strategy settings to use on a new Amazon PPC campaign? When you are running a new campaign and launching a new product, it is highly advisable that you use a dynamic bid down only and also a fixed strategy, and also keep your placement adjustment to 0 on both top of the search and product page options. The reason for this is that you want to be able to test your campaign against your ads and keyword combination as cheaply as possible. Since you do not have any data on your end, the next best option is to leverage Amazon's data. So you can use the Amazon advanced algorithm to determine the relevance of your keywords and target that you will bid for. After that, you have tested and are confident about the 2 things, which is number 1, the keywords that are converting for you. 2, which placement are doing much better for you relatively. Then you could set the campaign bidding strategy to dynamic bid up down option. You could also add in a percentage adjustment for your placement adjustments. So to sum it up, the new campaign bidding strategies and adjust bid by placement features in Amazon advertising are game changers. They allow you to apply more control to the Amazon bid process and optimization, giving you a new dimension of bid control. With the campaign bidding strategies, you can now optimize bidding based on relevancy via Amazon algorithm and adjust bid by placement. You could have this option have a stronger passive controls to stay on the top of the Amazon search result or specific product pages. Okay, so if you're an Amazon seller, advertiser, or KDP publisher on Amazon, it's important for you to take advantage of these new features and stay competitive and dominant in the Amazon advertising space. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you're an Amazon seller and want to grow your business via Amazon PPC, schedule a call with me in the link below. And until the next video drop, happy selling.